Let's talk about CSS selectors. To style an element, we first need to target it using a selector. We've already used the element selector before. The element selector is simply the name of an HTML element, and it applies styles to all instances of that element on the page. What if we want to change the color of the first paragraph? Paragraph, color, and let's pick some color. This changes every paragraph on the page. Luckily, HTML allows us to define attributes on elements, so let's give the first paragraph an ID attribute. ID is a unique identifier of the element, so never assign the same ID to more than one element on the page. Now, we can use an ID selector to style just this paragraph by using hashtag followed by ID name, hashtag experience. Great, now only the first paragraph changed color. Another way to target elements is by using a class selector. Let's define a CSS class for headings. So dot heading, color rosy brown. Now we can apply this class to multiple elements by adding the class attributes to the HTML elements. Since we added the heading class to only 2 headings, the third heading stays unchanged. The big advantage of using a class is that it can be reused across multiple elements, unlike the element selector, which would style all headings. Lastly, there's the universal selector, which selects everything on the page. Asterisk, border, 1 pixel, solid gray. This applies a gray border to every element. To sum up, element selector, like ph1 or div, targets all elements of that type. ID selector targets a specific element. IDs must be unique. Class selector targets multiple elements with the same class. Universal or all selector targets everything on the page. And attributes use HTML attributes to define element properties, like ID or class.